Hi, this is the next part 4, I think, as I remember. Accounting for an audience, part of the strawman arguments series. Fair use, educational purposes. Although, like I said, that only applies to the person. I'm not a person, I'm an individual man. Strawman arguments are often used during debates that are being viewed by people who are not part of the discussion itself. So strawman arguments are often used during debates that are being viewed by people who are not part of the discussion itself. But I won't call it a debate. What we're doing here, it's not a debate. Like I said, I keep saying, objective reality is not up for debate. The only thing that's up for debate is politics and subjective opinion, or ideas and concepts. Objective reality is none of those things. Objective reality is what's in front of you. What's there? Water, earth, grass, chairs, clothes, yourself. It's all objective. It's all reality. Only one. The presence of such an audience is important to take into consideration when you choose how to respond to a straw man, because it can influence the effectiveness of the different strategies that you can choose from. Essentially, when arguing in front of an audience, your focus should often be on addressing and persuading them rather than on persuading your opponent. This is one of the main reasons why people use strawman arguments in the first place, even when they know that doing so won't help them convince their opponent that they are wrong. As such, when choosing which to counter a strawman that is being used against you, think about which one will appeal the most to your audience. I won't call it an audience. I just said people that are reading the comments and stuff. It's not an audience. This isn't a fucking TV show. I'm not a fucking some sort of celebrity, you know what I mean? I won't want to be either. I'm just me, a man, common man. Different techniques will work better on different audiences, different individuals, I'd put that as. And some people, for example, might need you to explicitly call out the use of the straw man, while others might expect you to simply ignore it entirely. Accounting for unintentional use of strawman arguments. When deciding how to counter the use of a straw man by your opponent, it's important to apply the principle of charity, and keep in mind that the use of a straw man argument can sometimes be unintentional, because a lot of people don't know what a straw man argument is. So it could be unintentional by a few people because they don't know what it is. But once you've pointed it out, just point it out. And once you've pointed it out, if they continue to do so, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, like a lot of these paid trolls do, or these trolls do, then you know that they're not there to learn, they're on task. And you know that they're either paid or they've been caught with their pants down, so to speak, and they're having to do it. This is because in some cases people distort their opponent's stance because they misunderstand it, rather than because they want to make it easier to attack. As such, as long as it's reasonable to do so, when responding to a straw man, you should begin your response by asking your opponent to justify their use of the straw man, instead of just attacking them for their fallacious reasoning. Doing this is beneficial not only because it promotes more friendly discourse, but also because it also... I don't make sense. But also because it also increases... But also it also increases the likelihood that the other individual will see the problem with their reasoning and accept their mistake. Furthermore, if there is an audience watching or reading afterwards, the comments or whatever, the discussion, I'd put it as discussion, not debate, because like I say, it's not up for debate. Doing this can improve your image by showing your willingness to discuss in a reasonable and non-confrontational manner. How to avoid using strawman arguments yourself. I'm going to do this in the next one. Okay, thank you. Bye.